start streaming. We'll see how this goes. Because I haven't, I've not streamed in a couple of months. So honestly, don't know if I'm even gonna be looking at the right stuff. Also need to make sure that I mute that tab, because I don't remember if I have the stream muted there. And it should be muted over here. We'll figure that out later. Alrighty. Well, with that, we should be live. We should be good. Just double check a couple of things here. That looks good there. Yeah, alright. We should be good. Which means I should be able to minimize that, keep track of my actual game, and we get started. I'm going to pull up one thing real quick. Okay, so looks like it started snowing on me, which is great. And it's almost nighttime, so I don't really want to go outside and start working on this until I can make it daytime again. So I'm just going to sit here and stare at this clock. Just wait. So close. Need one more little pixel to go. Oh, still not quite. So I have to wait until that blue and black fields are, like, truly equal. Do. Come on. So close. I just wanted it to be daytime. You're killing me. I see those pixels barely moving. Don't think I don't see those. Don't think I don't see it. Ah. Haha! I was able to get in bed. Would you take a look at that? It's good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, the clock goes a little crazy, and now we can go back to fixing the farm. So I have this lovely bamboo farm that I set up. It's got a flying machine to knock everything over, but I broke the collection system, and I have to rebuild it. So that is where we're starting today. I'm placing a bunch of rails again underground, and just resetting up all of the stuff. I took a break to go outside and add some more powered rails to my inventory because I did not have enough of them down here for what I needed to do. One of the issues I ran into was the mine carts with the hoppers were ending up too full, and so they would end up coming down and getting overloaded with bamboo, and they would just get like stuck down here. So I'm redoing the rails here to see if I have enough to make sure that they go the full distance. So that is the goal for today. At least to get started, we're going to fix the bamboo farm, because I have been going through a lot of lumber, and I have not had the time to chop trees down, and so I need this bamboo farm back up and running so that I have basically disposable utility wood. Now, what I'm trying to decide is if I want to put 2 powered rails. I think I may put 2 on this end, because this is the side where they'll get full and get stuck. So I did make extra powered rails. So this should give me a little bit more oomph to get back to this middle part here. And you know what? I made all these rails, I might as well use them. It really can't hurt to have too much power. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay, so now that I've done all of that, yeah, we should be good there. Now I just need to go behind this wall here and build the redstone that keeps the carts trapped over here when they have stuff in them. So, if I remember correctly, the way I do this is I need to get my redstone toolbox. I'll just go ahead and put it in the stairs here. And what I need are comparators. I'm also going to need to go build a bunch of repeaters, and I don't have those. Okay. So what we'll do is we will come down this way, and then what we'll do is we will, I guess, go around the top. I need to place these facing down away from the hoppers. So basically the way this will work is when the minecarts come over here and get stuck when they're full, it'll start draining into the hoppers, and the comparators will be able to read that. And then we send this into a block, which actually I want to use a different block than the stone, because what I don't want is for me to come down here later and do something dumb, like knock out a block that's actually part of the system. So what we're going to do is we'll just come on up here and head down into the storage room. So what I need is a block that does not belong here. Glass is not going to work. I need an opaque block, so I don't really have anything in my decorative blocks. That is all smooth stone. You know what? Cobbled deep slate. An excellent choice, because deep slate is not found this high in the overworld. So this will be perfect. Although before I go up, I do need to make more repeaters. Yes, I need more repeaters. Crafting bench. Remind me how to make normal stone, redstone torch. How much redstone do I have? I do not have a lot of redstone at all. I have like 12 torches. Alright, well, here we go. We'll just go ahead and grab those. I already have one of these. Smooth stone. I have quite a bit of this. Let's just see how many sticks. I need sticks for more. Alright, so how many can I make? I can make 6 immediately with what I have, which gets me to 7. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. That gets me to 10, which I think is the correct length for my bamboo farm. I'm gonna go ahead and get just a couple of extra torches to put back in my handy dandy little redstone toolbox here. Throw some extra powder in there. And I'm done with the comparators. I'm gonna need more redstone torches actually, because I just remembered this build needs them. I'll just grab some of these. I don't know, what, like 14 sounds good. We'll just make some extras. You can never have too many. Right. We'll pick this bad boy up. We'll put the, you know what? I don't need all those sticks. I don't need that smooth stone. I don't need that smooth stone. And I'm pretty sure I'm done with the rails. So you guys have fun sorting those, and I'll be back for that later. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll come down here and we'll continue. So now what I need is to place a bunch of blocks here, and then redstone torches behind these blocks. Then I'm going to need to place these repeaters, because what I'm going to do is take the... Yeah, 10 was exactly what I needed. I didn't bring enough cobbled deep slate. But basically, as long as these hoppers are empty, these powered rails should be on, and they will allow the minecarts to go back and forth. If they are not, then basically as soon as there's something in the hoppers, it'll turn off those rails and the minecart should get stuck. Yeah, you don't need to be there. This is my auto crafter that turns them into bamboo blocks so I don't completely flood my inventory system inside. Okay, so now what we need is a couple more cobbled deep slate, which I have down here. Convenient thing about building right next to your storage is you have access to all your blocks. Could I be smart and load up like a shulker box with all of my stuff? I could, but I didn't do that. All right, you know what? We'll go ahead and just backfill this whole thing so that there is no mobs spawning up here. Because I don't really need mob spawns. Now, if I really wanted to get fancy, what I could do is set up some pistons here to retract these blocks when the farm is not running, because that would then unpower all of those rails and the minecarts would stay here on the end. And then I could hook them up to this lovely little switch here that actually starts the flying machine. So the flying machine doesn't do anything unless that switch is flipped. And then it'll come over here. This one will just bounce it back immediately. But I think... Do I have a bunch of pistons? I have... Well, I could make a bunch of sticky pistons. Let's see, where would those end up going? Oh, I fell too far down. So if I wanted to put, like, some sticky pistons in here, cover this. It's almost nighttime again. Yeah, so if I did that, I would need to run the power behind them. So here, sticky pistons here, the power would be under the house? Okay. That could be interesting. May have to redo my access. Instead of having my little stairway here, I may need to dig like a little maintenance hatch and put some ladders and a little trap door. Or maybe just use my scaffolding trick. As this goes, yeah, let's just see. If I put some sticky pistons here, I would then need to run power behind. And we'll just scoop up all this snow. Whoops. There we go. Put that snow back. So yeah, if I put some redstone here, sticky pistons. Okay. Where's that live? Well, actually, I don't know. Could I just pull them up instead? Those are right here on this block. This block is behind this. Well, I don't know, maybe. Let me see. Because if the piston goes there... Actually, this might work. I'm going to try something. Because if I take this here and put this here, and I grab this piston, I come down here and I just go plop, No. The piston would have to be higher, one higher. Which if I go up one more, it would be there. So right now the farm is off. You know what? I think this actually works. Assuming I can... I need to test one thing, but this might just work. I need to make a bunch of sticky pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 10. 10's good. We will put the redstone blocks away. I don't need those anymore. We'll grab some redstone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo all of that. Yeah, I think this will work. Let's see. Do. I need to make pistons. Oh, it's been a while since I've had to make those. Luckily, the game lets me look it up. I need planks, iron, cobblestone, and redstone. Well, I know that I have cobblestone. Boy, oh boy, do I have cobblestone. You know, if I just grab a stack of each of those items, I could make a stack of pistons. And that sounds like a fantastic way to go about this. And then I need 3 stacks of planks. Wait a minute, planks, bulk wood, bamboo. There's a stack of planks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go like this. 3 stacks of planks. I don't know why there was cobblestone in there, but what we're gonna do is come over here and stack of pistons. Ah, wonderful. I'll go ahead and turn 10 of them into sticky. And we'll throw that spare cobble, spare rail. Oh yeah, because it was in the oh, deep slate, cobbled deep slate. Put, I guess, that in there. Well, I'll hold on to that. I may still need the bulk blocks. Alright, so now that I've got these sticky pistons, not sure why I have the water bucket in my hotbar, I should be able to come down here. Just put all of these like this. We'll grab a bunch of deep slate. We'll use the We'll use a mix of cobbled and uncobbled deep slate. I don't care. Let's go confirm one more thing that I need to check. I need my redstone toolbox again. Now, redstone can be placed right on top of the back of these, I'm assuming. In fact, we'll do this just so that it doesn't do anything goofy. And if I double check down here, yes indeed. I think we're cooking with portals, so that, when the system is turned on, will activate the minecarts. And then when I turn off the machine, it will then retract all of those. That's perfect. Because I don't want it to be all the time. Uh-oh. Never mind, something looks like it didn't behave right. Now why did you guys not... Oh, I wonder if it's because... Whoops. Well, now why did you stop? What happened? All right, something broke. All right, what did I do here? Oh, I lost my sticky piston. Just come down here, and we'll go find it. In the meantime, I'll put that bamboo in there. You'd be so kind as to give me my sticky piston. Boop. We'll just let that do its thing. Alright, so. Yeah, so it did a 1-tick pulse is the problem here. So I need to divorce this from this. And what I'll probably end up doing to fix that is, I guess I'll turn this into a clock. So it's not just kind of single tick pulsing. Maybe do like a hopper clock. Alright, so what I need is probably to just like stick that there and then stick that there and then grab that block. And I need to set off this piston first, so what we'll do is come over here and just poop. That. There we go. 'Cause that'll go down to the other side. Then it should fly back. And then it will come to a stop because nothing is trying to set it off again. Yeah, so that was definitely the issue, is that this observer causing the pulse is making these just eject their blocks, which is not what I need it to do. I need it to, like, actually keep the blocks extended. No, that wouldn't fix the issue either. Well, actually, that might fix the issue. Hold on. If I just move this observer to face the other direction. I mean, it won't know when it won't know when the this block has come back. This could be interesting. Let's see what how this behaves. Interesting. You can't push the observer. Why is that? Yeah, so why wouldn't you push over into this space? That doesn't make any sense. Weird. Maybe you... No, because other things push it just fine. I'll be honest, I have no clue what happened. Okay. Well, that's fine. It does what I need it to either way, because if I do this, it turns on, the whole system is going, everything's behaving. I can just leave it on. Now, the thing is though, when it comes back, it's not set up properly to realize that it has gone on its mission and come back because of me flipping around the observer. Fascinating. Okay. Well, every time I turn it on and turn it off, it'll send it over. But that is not what I need. What I do need, though, is to go get all of my hopper minecarts and get those set up. Because at least the collection system should be running. Alright, we'll put the sticky pistons there. The normal pistons with them. We'll put those back. We're done with torches. What do I need? I need my minecarts, which means I need inventory space. Which means those guys can sort those for me. All right. Minecarts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe 10 is the correct number. So let's get to it. Oh, which means I need to go back in here, and I need to find my little spot where I can do my crawling. And then what we're gonna do is just line them up. Where are you guys going? Darn entity cramming. All right. So now we're going to give it a quick test and see how it behaves. You can see the various hoppers trying to turn on and off. So he might be empty. So one of those turned back on for a little bit. Some of these seem to get stuck. I may want 2 powered rails over on this side. Now that I'm watching how these are behaving. To make sure that they launch with enough speed. That one's like freaking out. I'm not sure what the weird, like, hissing is going on there. Something's expiring, and I don't know what. Hello, Ace. Welcome to the stream. How goes?
Oh, you're streaming? Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Pretty good. The wife's out doing driving lessons right now. Tony just finished breakfast, so he's chilling watching cartoons. Saturday morning cartoons. All good.
That's good. That's good. I'm just fixing all of my broken farms.
Oh no. Again.
Well, I'm fixing the bamboo one that I broke a while back. I'm just finally getting around to actually fixing it. But yeah, definitely got some interesting things going on.
Nice.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to temporarily break all of this collection, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go double up on the powered rails on this side. Go save this one minecart that's being goofy. Yeah, there you go. Go do your thing, go back. Perfect. Okay. Because I don't want this flying machine running all the time, only when I want it to be. So I need to build, essentially, a hopper clock to control it with an on-off switch. That on-off switch should then also control this line of pistons. Which does mean that I set this up to be forward-facing, but I may have to convert it to be sideways-facing instead. I just need to remember what all I need for a hopper clock. Pretty sure what I need for a hopper clock is obviously 2 hoppers, 2 comparators. What else? It's been a minute since I made one. I know I need a redstone block. I'm going to need 2 sticky pistons, so I'll go ahead and grab the stuff to make those. And I think just a couple of just placeholder blocks, really. Maybe redstone torches? Let me just build a quick proof of concept before I get started. Alright, so we'll do that. We'll pick this hopper back up, put it here. Just trying to remember how this goes, because then you do the comparators out. And I'm pretty sure comparator goes into a block. Yeah, that's right. It goes into the block. Hello, Tony. I thank
Tony
you.
watching your stream.
I can tell. Tony's here to contribute some sweet content. All right. That's right. I need redstone dust. 2 dust, not 2 torches. Because then if I do the dust here, and then kind of carefully place this on either side, not the top. Because then I can throw like 6 powered rails in here, and this goes back and forth. That's correct, good. Do I have levers? I have buttons, I have no levers. How?
You have no levers, but you must.
I have no levers, but I need them. So yeah, hopper clock working. I remember how to build that. I just need the lever so I can turn it off. Which means coming down here and grabbing a single cobblestone and a single stick. And now I can make the most powerful item in all of Minecraft, the humble lever. Yeah, because basically I can lock both hoppers so that they stop doing things. Are you sure, Tony?
So,
Yeah, because now I can turn it off, so I can turn it on only when I want it to be on. So now I just need to pack this bad boy up and move it outside where I need it. Alright, so pick all of this up. Okay, that was interesting. Alright. I have all of it now. Perfect. Hoppers, comparators, levers. Let's do this. It's almost nighttime. Alright. I may have to actually move the... Yeah, I have to move this.
wow.
Whoops. I could have just stolen this lever. How silly of me. Alright. So, we come hop into bed, take a sip of coffee. Ugh. Alright, Cool. So, I need to move you. Because you will still be part of this system. Probably. Alright, I need to place you. Here? Yes. So I can put the observer back here.
Wow, says Tony.
Tony's a
Soon
man
you'll
of
be able
good
to-
taste.
Soon you'll be able to build stuff like that on Minecraft, Tony.
Someday.
Someday.
Someday. Alright.
Well, maybe. I don't even build stuff like that.
Alright. I need to grab all of these blocks. Because they need to be moved down. I'm gonna need additional blocks. Tony, how could you let this happen to me?
All part of his plan.
That is too far forward.
All according to
Alright, and then we just place a bunch of sticky pistons.
Okay, Tony. All right. And then he wants to go back and watch cartoons now.
Okay, bye, Tony. Ugh. He was never heard from again. It was a tragedy, really. I've just realized that I'm going to have to redirect the redstone into these. Unless, can redstone power them from below? I know I can from above, but what happens if the redstone line goes below them? It doesn't do squat. Good. Good to know. It would be perfect if I could just have it go down. That then kind of screws with this system here for repulsing that. Did I fix this in my redstone testing world? I feel like I built one of these with the clock that wasn't too egregious. I just need to remember how I had the clock set up to fire this thing. Alrighty. I also have this weird line of furnaces serving as a wall. I don't know if I need that line of furnaces. Probably just need like the one. And I fell. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, because this furnace here should be enough to stop the machine. Although, I don't need the observer necessarily. Because I'm building the clock. Okay. This might actually simplify some things. Yes, it might indeed. Now this I need to know. I have no repeaters. Well, in theory, a comparator could work as well. If I tear down my scaffolding, and I build... What if I just build the clock on the side here? It doesn't need to be close. Okay, so we'll build the clock here. Oh, I'm gonna need another comparator though, because I just stole one. Comparator. Alright, so comparator 1, Comparator 2. Then I need 2 blocks. 1 block, 1 block. Redstone, redstone. Sticky piston, block. Then this lovely lever right here, just to leave that locked. So, if this is locked, that means it's off. So if it's off, I want this to be on. So wait. Right now it's off, and the blocks are retracted. Okay. Got it. I should be able to do this. I can do this. This'll be fun. Alright, so I come here. We run this line like this again. Should be fine. I run my blocks like this again. I pick this up. Go back up top. So now, all I need is a little more redstone. I have to run the line out of the clock that way. So actually, what I need to do is move this thing like 2 over. All right. I guess it's time for me to build that actual maintenance hatch. Which I think, if I come down here and I look straight up, I see snow. Cool. That'll be the new maintenance hatch. I'll just need some ladders and some backfill stone. Grab a stack of that. Then ladders. That's what I need. I need ladders. I have 1 ladder. I will make some more. How could you do this to me, Ace? This is your fault.
Easily, by taking all your ladders.
Ah, you stole my ladders. Alright. Boop.
I didn't
Betrayed
steal, I
by my
drove into
own-
your furnace. So it was your own furnace that betrayed you in the end.
My furnaces are very much the betrayal type.
Oh, they're Italian.
Oh yes. Everybody knows that. Furnaces are always Italian. I don't know if that's true or not.
If they make pizzas, they are.
Fair enough.
If your oven can make a pizza, it is part Italian at least.
Part Italian at a minimum.
At the minimum.
Cool. That should be enough maintenance space down here.
That reminds me of a post I sent Killick.
Oh, no.
It was an Onion post. It says, it
Oh,
was a
no.
5 thing about the new Mario Galaxy movie. It says, how is the film being received? And it said, the audiences have been critical of the film for humanizing Italians.
Huh.
And then your brother responded, could be worse. It could be humanizing the French.
This is why we can't have nice things.
The French?
Alright, so. This is great, but I need the hoppers to be here. See, if I'd have built this smartly the first time, I wouldn't be spending an entire day trying to fix this. And now it's getting dark. Alright, let's get my lever. The lever can be right here to turn this on and off. We'll just go ahead and do that. We'll run inside and go to bed. Oh, it's a tragedy, I tell you. Alright, let's get some redstone. Okay, I actually probably need to build this slightly. I need to build this the side-by-side version, not the... Because otherwise, I guess I could just run another comparator out. That could work. Run a comparator into a repeater. Yeah, I guess that could work. Then these things would be firing constantly. Need a single switch to turn all of those on and also start the clock. Get the redstone from the clock to go here, but not affect these. Okay. I'm just gonna go find some of my glass, because glass is a transparent block, which will prevent redstone from interfering with each other. So we'll just kind of do like that. Should be fine. Probably. Another comparator for the cause. Yeah, this isn't going to be a problem at all. Alright, let's just, I want to throw a decent stack size in here, so let me go find something I have a bajillion of. What's a good block? I know. Cobblestone. Full stack should be pretty decent. Let's throw a full stack in there. That was not at all how I anticipated that going. Hang on, had I never hit the side of a honey block before? What? Okay. Fascinating. So we do still need the observer, basically. I'm trying to remember why this didn't work, though. The last time. Oh yeah, because then it's just reading the redstone line from there. Oh, hold on. I've had an idea most ingenious. If I take El Observer and just put him here like this. How does this go? Now we wait. Okay. So that fixes that part of my problem. So now what I need is for basically when this is... Hold on. Can I fix this by simply moving the lever over here? Okay. So that now has this locked. That's not locked. Okay, so this lever does not affect the observer in any way. That is good. But this should mean that right now... Perfect. Whoops. Nope. That's not gonna work. Okay. I need more redstone. That'll be fine. All I need is to basically get the redstone from that here without affecting this comparator. Alright, so that then becomes the trick that I have here. I need to basically run 2 redstone lines right next to each other, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Wait. I think I can do this, actually. I've done something similar. One just has to be lower than the other one. How to solve this? Oh, maybe?
Montage!
Hello, montage. Comparator? No, I really do need the observer directly on that. I could...
Yeah, I forgot to respond to your message, Anthony.
I figured you were waiting to see if you had work on Saturday or not, and I told Honey, he probably just forgot he had a message. It
Oh yeah, I
happens a
guess
lot.
welcome to the stream montage. I should technically warn you. Oh, all right,
About what?
that I'm
The
streaming.
stream. The water's running pretty fast today.
Oh yeah, the water's running much faster than my brain trying to fix
Yes,
redstone.
You are live, I see, okay.
Yeah. Brain turn off.
Long story short, I'm very tired.
Okay. So, no. Got it.
And sore. So, I'm just relaxing.
All good.
Heck
We're
yeah.
probably not going to come down all the way down there because recently Tony's been kind of throwing up in the car, getting a little car sick here and there.
Oh, just takes after his dad then.
A little. I don't throw up. I just get car sick and really just.
Yeah,
dead,
he hasn't gotten used to
basically.
it yet.
Nope. But yeah.
That's why he always sleeps, like I do.
Yeah. We're hoping he doesn't puke today, but we'll see. We're going over the hill because Honey needs work clothes.
Well, she got a job.
Oh, I never told you. Fuck. Yeah,
Fuck.
the
Whoa,
Terra
man.
hired her.
You can't just
You're
drop
like the only
language
one
like
I
that
told
in my
yes.
Christian
I
Minecraft
told Killick,
server.
I told Noob Slayer.
didn't
Uh-uh. This is news to me.
Wait, no, I told you were in the channel. Maybe you were away probably when I was talking with Killick about it, but
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
what
she got
I
a job at
thought.
the Terra, and she's gonna be basically doing her work, but she's gonna be an extractor, basically taking DNA out of the blood, basically for the
Yeah, it's a lab work.
head guys. Yeah, but
That's great.
yeah, no, she's got good.
Uh,
It's a good gig. Let's just say that.
Uh-huh.
And,
All right.
she's
You
actually
can
out
finally
for a
become a
driving lesson
stay-at-home
right
dad.
now. Almost. But no,
Almost.
for what we want to do, I gotta stay working.
Yeah, that I figured.
oh,
But yeah, unfortunately, she has Sunday. I mean, fortunately and unfortunately, she's got Sundays through Wednesdays, so a 4-day work week. And
4-day work week for how long a day?
8-hour day.
Oh,
But she starts at 6 a.m. in the morning and gets off at
Hey.
2:30. But she is only
that was my
5
old
minutes away
schedule
from my
before they brought me back down to 7 o'clock starting time.
but yeah. She also works.
I need to reverse this.
Because Natera is right there, north of
Yeah.
the In-N-Out by like a couple 100 feet.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Couple
building.
100 feet.
I was
Very
like,
specific.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah. It's a baseball bat, Tony. Here, have fun.
Baseball!
Do a crime. Give Tony a baseball bat.
in other news, many things are in progress. I've applied to 5 other positions in Tesla. We'll see how that goes.
Nice.
With I'm assuming
I got
pay
one
raise and
response
better
already,
stuff.
which was like something I wasn't really looking into. It's been like a pain in the ass to try and get them to give me time to actually do an assessment to level up to S2.
Level up!
Yeah. The one day I decided to do it, apparently all of that was down because they were revamping it, and I'm like, I hope that I can just still do the test.
I need shelves. Guys, quick, what color?
Boxes.
What color should I make my shelves?
Spruce.
Spruce.
Spruce
Okay,
is
I've
a
got some
classic
spruce.
color.
Yeah, spruce is a good
Spruce or
color.
dark oak.
I forgot how shelves work. Stripped
stuff on
logs. Damn it!
Other
I've played
news,
myself.
Warhammer Dark Tide.
Yeah, I
released
just
a
saw
new
that
game
trailer.
mode.
We're going outside, boys.
Wait,
I tried to jump into one mission. It was with one person, and we instantly died because we all got flung off the edge of a cliff.
checks out.
Minotaur! Minotaur!
Minotaur!
Not exactly.
Oh no!
We were pressured to
It's
the
a
cliff
classic.
and then just backed off of it and went, oops.
Gotcha, they sparted you.
Yes.
Sorry, Tony, let me hit the skip button.
Not the skip button.
He's like, fucking ads!
Yeah, he's like swinging his baseball bat around going, eh.
Me
Ads.
too, Tony. Me too.
You're gonna,
I'm sorry.
Me too,
We all
yeah,
hate
all
ads.
of us.
He'll fit right in. Yeah.
Why am I running around on the top of this one? I can just.
So I was thinking of doing some Dark Tide, but I kind of want to just play some Space Marine for now until everyone decides to try it out. Because it looks like a very, like, it needs to be coordinated. Because you got 15 minutes to
Are
go
you
in,
saying that pubbies aren't
get
gonna
a
be
bunch of
worth?
stuff. They basically did a revamped version of Chaos Wastes from Vermintide. That's what this
Ah,
looks like. The thing we had been looking forward to since the beginning of Darktide, and had been talking about how it'd be so cool to just have that kind of mode. Voila.
Damn it!
Because it looks like it's.
Why
just
am
a
I
big
manually
level.
shaving all of these? I set up signs in the server shop specifically to trade stacks of logs at a time for their shaved variant. Because this is tedious. And then I ran up here without having crafted the thing I needed to craft. Alright, now I have like 60 shelves. I learned recently that shelves cannot be pushed by pistons because they can contain entities, so kind of like chests and other things. So you can use them as like perfect walls for blocking off stuff with like a flying machine. So they'll fly by and you can keep stuff from going where it's not supposed to. Oop. I whiffed that placement. We'll just pick that up slowly. Which also means that I should be able to climb inside here. I took away my scaffolding that lets me inside the farm. Which I guess I could put more down there. Alright. Oh, I need to place this from that side.
And now my brother's working on my car.
No! That should prevent random stuff from launching this way.
I'll be back.
Oh. We lost montage.
No!
Whatever shall we do?
Cry, panic, panic cry.
Kranich.
That's better than
Or
Krennicking.
pry. Kranich or pry?
I don't know.
You need a crowbar to pry.
Could just Kronk.
Oh no, not Kronk.
Could happen. Alright.
Could happen to you. Could happen
I
to
realized that the autocrafter had jammed because someone, definitely not me, definitely didn't accidentally place some rails inside. That would never happen.
Never.
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 Okay.
Never.
Alright, so now this is locked, which means the farm is not active. Which means that ideally I want these to just come over here and stop. So what I do need to invert this signal in particular. Which I guess the best way to do that would be a redstone torch on the side of a block, maybe? So if I put this block here, and then this torch on the side of it, and then this lever on top, yes, this gets me the exact result that I need.
Yes.
So now,
And now for something completely different.
yes, so what this should do is it should depower all of these rails anytime I am not running the farm. And then when I want the farm to run, it will work as expected. All right, cool. It only took me, how long have I been live here? It only took me about An hour to fix my farm. Oh, God. That's horrible. That said, it is now fixed. It is now better.
Tony's clapping as well.
It is now better than it was. In fact, I have all of these lovely shelves. I'm gonna go and remove all of these furnaces that I don't need. Because the shelf will do the same thing and act like a wall. So I can just kind of put these little... Well, I don't actually... Yeah, that should be fine, because it'll come and hit that. That's just the bounce back mechanism. And this can put one there, one there.
He is now riding the baseball bat like a witch's broom.
I'm so proud of Tony right now.
I'm just waiting. He's swinging it around again. I'm just waiting for him to hit himself in the head with the plastic stick.
It's almost nighttime. Go to bed. I can't go to bed. All right.
Monsters nearby.
Well, no, it's just not dark enough yet. All right. Let's see. Put that away. I'm not shaving any of those anymore, so I can put that back here. Oh, here we go. I'll solve that problem. Just put all this stuff away that I don't need right now. Whoops. Put that in there. All right. Yeah, this is perfect, because now the thing runs on a timer. So I can put like a really long timer on this and just leave it on while I'm on and playing, and then I can turn it off before I get off for the day, and it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah! So it comes over here, it goes blah, and then it goes back. Beautiful. In fact, because of how it's designed, I basically can come here and do this. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So we'll just come right across the top like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. That will minimize the amount of bamboo that gets launched out of the farm. Which means realistically, I don't even need these here. The only thing I really need to block is that one shelf. Yeah, that's all I really need. Ah! Where'd you guys come from? Had a little bit of lag there. I couldn't hit the creeper. He just exploded.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens. All right. Which, then if I come do this, it will still probably launch 1 or 2 more times, but that's fine. More rails getting into our system. How many rails did I end up with in here? All of those are off. That's good.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Here you go, Tony.
All right. Let's go get a nice couple stacks of... What do I think? 3 stacks? That'll be a really long timer there. Oh yeah. That'll be real slow. Yeah, that should keep it from running too much. To be honest, I could probably even set this bad boy up with just a full... I'll do 4 stacks. 5 might be a bit much, but I could do it. Let me just go make sure no more minecart rails made their way into the system. Looks like it's doing okay. I just feel like it's going a little slow, though. I should have 2 hoppers going into that. Do-do-do. Now that I've solved this problem, I may go build a new farm. Because I've gotten the idea for a kelp farm that also kind of uses the flying machine. I tested it out, and I can't actually set these up to run underwater. Which means I should be able to make a kelp farm. And then kelp, if you set it up to basically auto farm, I should be able to then also make fuel automatically. So this will be a fun little... I have a blue egg. Do I need anything out of this box? Probably not at the moment. So let's go ahead and just feed that in here. Now I need to decide where I want to go put my... Ugh. Okay, I haven't even gotten close to that yet. I do probably need to make a shulker box of bamboo, though. And throw some of that into my bulk storage. Let's see. Which I don't think I've made one of those yet. Oh. I just have literal bulk bamboo. That seems goofy. Well, I guess I should have some of that stored. Alright. So once again, time to get some shulker boxes made. Let's see, I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 probably. I'll make 5 boxes for now. Come over here to the bamboo. I don't have any chests laying around. Okay. Well, let's fix that, and then we'll make some chests. Make some more planks, and we'll make some more chests. Then we'll make 5 shulker boxes. We will put those in there. Awesome. Just make sure none of these have gotten close to full. That's good. Same with you. Anybody here? I guess at some point I could put some sort of like a light system to warn me when that's getting full. It's there. A lot of raw bamboo that I think I'd rather have crafted. Let's go just throw it out here in the crafter. I'm sure those minecarts are down there running somewhere. So let's just... yeah. Cool, that'll all get picked up. Seem to be running into a small problem here. None of these seem to be running off. They're empty, but they're not moving. Okay. I guess maybe the double-powered rail is causing a problem. Alright, time to go get some normal rails and fix it again.
Fix it again, Tony.
Fix it again, Tony. Alright, I need 10 normal rails. I don't know, I grabbed 15, I don't need 15. I'm not a smart man. We going all the way down. Which also means I'm gonna have to, like... whoops. Alright. That should be a little better. Now I'll just sit down here and catch the powered rail as they come through. That was only 4 of them, and I know there's more than 4 powered rail. Oh, it's nighttime. Ah! Let's go ahead and sleep in a bed. Make sure nothing spawns near my house. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Doop 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 doop. Alright, just pick up all of the random nonsense that I need to put away later. That's empty. That has a full 4 stacks, which then gives the bamboo a chance to grow if I leave it running. But what I should be able to see is I come down here. Alright, that's 10 powered rails, so that should have been all the stuff that I broke. Those rails should not receive any power. Even though these are empty, that's good, 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 good. And this is done. Awesome. Well, in that case, gotta go ahead and just flip this bad boy back on. Is that a zombie? Sir, what are you doing in my bamboo farm? Hey. Get out of there. Okay, maybe I do need more of these shelves. You guys just gonna come wandering up and walk inside my farm? Okay, we'll install the baby gate. Prevent goobers from going inside my farm. Now I need dirt. Which, I've got plenty of dirt. I can just shave some from off the back of this hill here. Perfect. Ah, there we go. Thought I had a sneeze coming, but then it didn't show up. There we go, perfect. Which actually I could probably also just put more here. Oh yeah, because that sucker's just gonna go for a while. I've got the snow shield to prevent... you know what? Let's just add some extra. So that will hopefully reduce a good bit of the overflow. I don't know why I keep hearing, like, hisses.
What's that hissing noise? A lot of Minecrafters' last statements.
What was that? Alright. And with that, I've gotten rid of... Yeah, so I can stand here and watch... Perfect. And this slowly fills back up with the, like, 4 stacks of cobble. Perfect. I have very minimal bamboo that is ending up outside of the farm. Alright, so this might finally be where I need it to be. Rotten flesh got in there, because I had to basically re-mob-proof the front side of the farm. Then this should send this back over in just a minute. Yeah, I don't know why I keep hearing that random hiss. We'll go ahead and do that, which will then disable the minecarts. Cool, cool, cool. There's a single bamboo in there. Excellent. Alright, well that's nice. Which means now I can go collect the stuff and figure out where I want to go build a kelp farm to make infinite fuel.
Infinite fuel. Can't you just go to spawn and just grab all those and they keep respawning?
Well, I mean, yeah,
I'm
but I
kidding,
can
I'm
make it
just
so I don't have to do it myself.
That's the cringe way.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna do it the more complicated and annoying to do way, so that
Just to say that you're more pro.
just to do it. Look, I'm gonna waste a lot of time and energy now so I can be lazy later. Trash. I do not need barely usable copper paints. Alright, so to build this kelp farm, I'm trying to decide. I could build it somewhere outside, above ground, or I could go hollow out a large underground square and put it in there instead.
Oh yeah.
So the real trick is, where do I want this? Ideally, I put it somewhere close to my base where I can then feed the items into the almighty bubble column and get it all up into my base.
All up in your base.
All up in my base. You know, as is good and proper.
Right. But of course.
But of course. So the real
Butter
trick
horse.
is... Yes, the horses of butter. I don't remember what I was doing with that box. So, I'm gonna need... So I have a lot of space under my storage room before I end up in the caverns. Which I guess I could build it in the cavern? Like, so kind of over here next to, near the nether portal, and then, I think it's this pillar? I think it's this pillar. This one feels like the one that has the bubble column. Hence why I put like a billion torches around it. Yeah, so this is a line telling me that that's... I am like 90% sure that that's what this is. This is the pillar that hides the column. I don't really want to punch a hole through it. Excuse you, sir. Hey, that's not my sword. I was about to fight this man with a shovel. You know what? I just remembered. I installed a FreeCam mod. Yep, that's the one right there. Cool. Much more helpful. Alright, sweet. So, this is where I can I can connect up the farm and get it to go up into my storage. Now, I need to remember, do I have both of... Okay, so these both come in down here. In the same spot. Also, I didn't light this up at all. So I'm hoping that nothing spawns down there, because mobs might make trouble of the bamboo farm. So according to this, if I look around, if I build my farm here, I could then drop all of the stuff down here and then just plug it in. So this should be my corner, so that I can just then drop all the stuff down. Perfect. Honestly, I think this should actually work out pretty good. Although, I should probably, because if I send it up as is, it's probably not what I want. So I'll probably want to build the farm and then feed it into the smelting system that will turn it into kelp blocks until it fills itself up, and then all of the overflow kelp blocks head up to storage. Because I don't know why I would need too much, like, just raw kelp.
To make salads.
To make what if I don't want to make salads?
Then burn the kelp.
Then burn the kelp.
Send a message to the fish.
Alright, that was just some stuff over there in Discord, that's fine. Alright, so how big do I want to make this? All I know is that it needs to end on this corner here. How much space do I have? Oh, I have tons of space. Well, actually not tons. Well, okay, so we're down here. I do actually have quite a bit of room before I break out of the front of my little hill here. Okay, yeah, I can work with this. Especially if we just kind of start digging back like this. Although I may have to knock out this pillar. It's a pretty sweet pillar, but it may have to go. Oh well, as they say, farms wait for no one. And how? Actually, yeah, I think this should be okay. So this will be the end. I'm thinking I can take it back to this wall without issue. So we come in here and just kind of dig this out. Whoops. There we go. It is like incredibly dark down here. Shaders are nice, but man, do they make it dark when they make it dark. Okay.
It's almost like dark is supposed to be dark.
You're talking to someone who's so used to just turning the brightness all the way up in Minecraft so he can like squint and see in the deepest of caves. I have done that for so long. Okay.
Yeah, most video games. Oh, it turned dark out. Let me just put it to the shade of blue. Okay. And I think I saw a video where it was like some game, like when it turns night, it actually gets like dark as fuck, and you can't like see even with the brightness all the way up.
Yeah, good stuff.
It was.
All right.
Might have been that Black Desert game.
Maybe. All right. It's nighttime outside. That's fine. Okay, so 1, 2. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I probably don't want to go too much further than 12 because I don't know how big of a flying machine that I can get away with. Because that will be doing the harvesting. Now, I can make this as wide as I want. That's not a problem. Let's see, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the edge. So we'll just mark that as such. Using torches. Which does also mean, though, that I can just...
Popped into my mind, New Slayer.
Why?
The Feed the Beast server. They had one block in there. It was the freaking we called it the techno block because it was like a stone, like mixed with gold or something or electrum or whatever it was, and it was like a block that just like changed colors. It was like disco kind of thing.
Gotta watch out, the disco block.
But I remember making a whole room, like big ass like room, just lined with those blocks.
You would.
Yeah, I would. But it was fucking dope.
It was dopus magopus. Alright, well, I just need to mine out like a crap ton of stone. See, this is the part of the stream where, you know, big Minecraft YouTubers would just say, and now it's time for a time lapse, and then they would speed up, you know, all of the digging out and goofy things.
You actually have to do the work to do.
Oh, you still have to do the work. Yeah, I know. It's not like you can do those. You can do those in the middle of, you know, a stream. That's like if you make a video afterwards.
If you did a time lapse in the middle of a stream, that's very concerning or very impressive.
I mean, you could pre-record something.
Let me turn
and then
the tick
stream
rate
it.
up so I can do a time lapse.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right.
I've seen videos where people turn the tick rate up and it's just like instant death.
Oh, it is. It is funny. All right, we'll put some of this away. Scoop this back up. Pick up some of those loose items. In fact, as I'm sitting here doing this, I'm just going to put these here as placeholders to help me know where I've set my limits. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. All right. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, they met up. I'm just gonna put that here for now. Now the question is, do I dig this down or do I dig it up? I feel like down makes the most sense. Like I carve out this cube and then I just, for the extra height, I go downwards. Feels like it makes the most sense to me. Up, 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 up. Ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum bum. Alright. Excuse me, Mr. Bat. I don't need your assistance. Alright, we'll put all that away. Munch on a carrot. Cause kelp grows pretty tall. So I don't know how far down I want to go. You know what? Actually, I do kind of know how far down I want to go. I should go down about as far as this water stream. So, let me see if I remember. Yeah, alright, cool. So we'll just do this, and then... nope. That didn't do anything. Alright. Let's see, how far did that get me? Am I... What, maybe one more block down? Yeah, one more block. It is so dark down here. Alright, is it north? I think north is where I need to go. Alright, cool. I have confirmed that north is where I need to go, so that will be where the water stream ends up. And now I need to get out of this hole. Cool, so that's how far down I want to go. Which means... I guess I should carve a stairway down? Because then if I go down, I have a way back up. Because then I can backfill this later if I need to. Yeah, there we go. So now as I go dig all of that out, I will be able to at least get back up. I still have a couple of shulker boxes in my pocket. I just realized this is probably going to take me forever. Unless I go get my handy dandy beacon back. Alright, because I'm pretty sure I packed up my beacon. Which means it's probably... I left it in this box here. I did. And then I need like, I don't know, we'll say 3 stacks of this. To go get started. Grab an iron ingot, and I should carry this with me. I shouldn't leave that around. Alright, pick up some bones that I'm not sure where those came from. Oh, digging the dirt. Ow. Alright, so this beacon needs a clear view of the sky. Conveniently, I have some sky right over here. Which means I can just build my pyramid, like, right here and cheat. So, let's see, 1, 2... Yep, and then... Yep. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go... 4. This should be the... oh, nope, that's not where that goes. So this will be the center of the pyramid. I'll go ahead and just plop that beacon there. It should say, yeah, I see the sky. We'll go ahead and put this in here and get some haste going. And then we'll just build out the rest of the pyramid. Perfect. Come over here and just, This is certainly a way I'm choosing to do this. No, not torch. I need more blocks. Bum ba ba dum bum 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 ba da da ba dum bum ba da ba ba dum bum ba da 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 da. All right. Might be blocking off my entrance here a little bit. $45. Let's hope this is enough iron. Okay, now I come down here and we just fill out the last little bits of this pyramid. And that should be a full 4 layers. Yep, full 4 layers. Haste 2. Oh, I need to sacrifice more. Nope. Gotta head back up. Alright, we head back up to the storage room. And we go find another iron. We put the loose iron back in here. Head down the bubble column. We go turn this into haste 2. There we go. And now digging this out will be way less painful. Okay, that one's efficiency. I need to switch to my efficiency 5. Why don't I have efficiency 5 on my Silk Touch? Something about this seems wrong. Hold on. Do I have an efficiency 4 book laying around? Or efficiency 5? I feel like I should. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, cool. New plan. We go find my emeralds. Emeralds. We go find my books. Do I have spare? I do have books. / home trade. I'm gonna go borrow Epsilon's trading hall here. Protection. Let's see. Tools. Efficiency 5. Hello, sir. I would like your efficiency 5 book, please. Thank you very much. I will speak to you later. Mission accomplished. Now I come over here to my anvils. My handy dandy anvils. Efficiency 5. Beautiful. And I guess I'll just throw those emeralds in there and the iron golems can go sort it for me. Alright, there we go. Checking this real fast. Okay, nothing interesting going on in Discord. We're good. Now it's time to dig like we have never dug before. Now, this is efficiency 5, I should... Yes. Oh, much better. Oh, so much better. Instant mine.
Alright, I'm getting off. I'll see you.
Catch you later. Alright, let's put the axe away for now. I probably won't need the bow while I'm down here, so we'll do that, save myself some space. In fact, we will probably just leave this up here. I'm gonna take basically all of these with me. You're currently the one that I'm using. You guys are spares. All right. And now it's time to continue digging holes underground. Oop-a-doo-doo. Ah, beacons. Such wonderful things. Alright, so we are going to dig this farm out of the ground. Bum 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 ba da da dum. Okay, I think my pockets are starting to get full, so we'll go ahead and just toss some of that in there, and we'll get the next one started. There we go. Perfect. We'll just do that as we go down. Oh, I've got a cave down here. Okay, okay, that'll be interesting. I will have to figure out how to plug that up, because I don't want it to affect my farm. So we will need to install some walls here as we're going. Perfect. Do. Oh, I found some holes there where I accidentally, I guess, dug a little extra. Whoops, that's fine. We're going down still anyway. Although we are starting to get far enough away from our light sources that, unfortunately, mobs could spawn here. So we'll place some lights temporarily. I will probably need to find a slightly more permanent solution as I go. For this problem. Probably do something like glowstone at the bottom, or do like some rings to make sure there's light in here. That won't be till I get to like the bottom and I start designing the farm itself. So right now I'm still just clearing out the space for it. Do. You know what? I'll put a temporary torch there as well. Mining increased. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. I think this should be a decent enough sized kelp farm when everything is all said and done. Because I shouldn't need it to be too extreme. Because I don't really do that much smelting. Right, it would appear that I have filled my inventory. So we'll go ahead and just do that and see what else I can pick up. Yeah, I really filled my inventory. There are a ton of blocks all over the floor. Go ahead and just put some more torches around for light. Okay, we'll do that, and then we will load the next shulker box where I can reach it. Cool. Only a little more ways to go till I'm at the what I consider the bottom. And actually, if this is the bottom where the actual water layer is gonna go, I kind of want to be one up from here for the bottom of the actual farm. So this means I should be on the bottom layer that I need right here. Am I out of torches? No. I have them in my other hand, and I just forgot. Alright. A little bit of gravel here. Excuse me, Mr. Bat. I don't need you to be here. Alright. Bum 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 ba bum bum. This bat's coming for me, I swear. It's like he wants to be in the way. Bum bum bum. All right. Let's put all this away, and then I need to take a quick break to go refill my water. So what we're going to do is just a quick little AFK, and I'll be right back. Alright, I was able to refill my water, and now I can get back to it. So, it's quite dark down here. And I know that this is probably going to be the front edge of my farm. So let me see. I did not want to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now I do believe that this will be the best size for me for basically setting up my flying machine to go back and forth and knock over all of the stuff. Now, what I want is probably... I may want to actually take one more layer off the front to be where it ends. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because it'll probably be... Yeah, I would need at least 2 layers for the water. So I probably want... I could do one more in the front, that'd be fine. Yeah, should be totally fine. Alright, it's time to get some scaffolding put back in so that I can get out of this place. Perfect. And now we will take all, well, no, we'll just grab these on our way up. Ugh. I dropped my shulker box, shulker box, shulker box. I just dropped my shulker box. There we go. All right. So I've got these ones that are full of stuff. I've got my tools here. Yeah, this'll be fine. Okay. So I need to decide. Yeah, if this is the height I'm going to be doing this, I'll need... how far do I want this to go? Are those the same height? Those are the same height. So, if I put signs there, I'll have signs here. Which means I probably need... No, this will be fine. Okay, so we're gonna grab a couple of stone again from here. And what we're going to do is come back down as I replan this. Okay, so the water stream should end, so top sign. So this is the top of the water stream, and the signs go here. That means this is where these blocks will be. Fall down. Which means that these blocks should be something like this. Yeah. Cool. Now I just gotta come up here and build some big layers of stone so that I can flood this chamber. Now, if I'd have been smart, I could have left this layer in when I was doing this earlier, but I did not do that, so instead, we're doing it this way. Ooh. Oh, that'll be an interesting thing to figure out. This will come here. We'll do this just so I have a safe way to get out. We'll build everything around this. Just like that. We will place a bunch of blocks. I did put plenty of torches down there, so this shouldn't turn into a mob hotspot while I'm busy building. Ow. Dude. I may need to actually carve another layer out the front here. Bum, 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 ba-da, ba, bum. Bum, ba-da, ba-dum. Gonna be so close. One shy. Okay. So we're doing good there. Come down here. Yeah. This will be good. So actually what I need is to... The water's gonna flow like this. And what I need is to turn this into... a wall of glass panes right here. So I need to go find where all my glass is. Luckily, it should just be right here above me. So we're going to come over here to our decorative blocks, and I actually have quite a few glass panes already pre-built. Which will save me a little bit of time. As I can then come over here and do something like this. Just to start me off. I will probably end up knocking out the rest of this so that I have a delightful little glass viewing pane of the farm so that I can see it. Maybe dig myself a little stairway down so I can watch it. Maybe give myself like a small access port in case I need to go into the farm and fix something. So that is perfect. Which just means that I will unfortunately have to come down here and dig yet another layer out. Because all of this is gonna be glass. Boop. All right, and then we put some blocks here. And then we're able to go grab more of my glass again. And put in the glass. So basically this is going to be the channel that comes down and has our water stream to carry all of our items down to, whoops, we've breached containment again. So yeah, we'll have something like this so that there's flowing water down here, and I'll have to set up the little ice shenanigans so that it continues to flow. But for now, I'm just gonna cheat and do this number to get all of my blocks, because I'll need those. Because the items should be able to come, they'll hit this glass wall at the top, and then I will be able to force them to fall where I want them to fall. But for now, we will just build our lovely glass wall right here to get us started. This is so hard to see down here. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Was that? No, I still have more. Now what I need to do is make sure that I'm only... Well, okay, yeah. There we go. I know it's doing a little goofy stuff here, but it will end up the way it's supposed to once I finish. Ooh! Okay, note to self, stay crouch walking. Alright, yep, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and we'll just keep on going nice and careful down the wall. Nice and careful. Just do a little bit of that there, a little bit of that there. And then a little bit of that. Oh, was that the perfect amount? Did I run out of glass in that stack perfectly? Oh, that's beautiful. Awesome. All right, so this is going to be our wall. Cool, 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 perfect. Now what I probably need is to line the bottom of this with some light source blocks. Go ahead and get the lights put in first, because if I don't, it's gonna be harder to do later. So what we'll do is we'll plop this down, put a bunch of this away. Let's see, plop you down, put a bunch of this away. Plop you down. Try and put, nope. All right, fourth block. And we'll just put all of this away. Now that these are full, what I'm gonna do is go stuff them in my shulker box unloader. Guess we'll make it daytime. So anyway, we'll come in here and we'll just stuff these in here to get unloaded. And now it's off to go find our glowstone, because we've got some glowstone. Ooh, we have not a lot of glowstone. I really need to get more frog lights, probably. 64 and 64. Well, we'll see what this gets me. We'll start with this, come back down. Now you'd think what would be smart would I would just take all of the blocks that I need down with me, and I've obviously not done that. But what we're gonna do instead is come in here around the bottom of this, and we're gonna put in some lights. So, glowstone, can you be pushed by a piston? This is an important thing for me to know before I do this. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab ourselves a piston and a lever, and a honey block. 'Cause that's going to be essential for what we're about to test. All right, cool. So I need to know what you do. So you'll move the light. I don't need that. Where did that block go? Where did you send it? I needed that. I needed that block. So what we'll do is we'll just dig some of these back up and do that. All right, so I have all of these. I can put you and you back. That is... So that may be problematic if these can get pushed. So what I'm going to need... What I'm gonna need is the ability to put lights in that won't get moved. All right. Well, obviously the first thing I need to do is take out this gravel, and I'm going to need to place a line of shelves. You need to be blocks of stone. So I'm gonna need the shelves, because those will be my blocks that do not get affected by the honey blocks. The lights may have to go behind these shelves. Which means I need to go back up and see if I still have shelves from what I was doing earlier, or if I need to make more, because I probably need to make more. Okay. Shelves. I have 2 mangrove shelves. I think I've been using spruce on the last build. Apparently, I've never made a spruce shelf, and it did not make it into my filters, so I need to go fix that. Spruce. Shelf. Alright, so that'll take care of that problem. And now, we'll go make... I do have some spruce. We'll go make some spruce shelves. Which also means I need to take more of these stripped logs. Which means I need my axe, which I left down... there. I'm playing myself. I need my tools. We're just running all over the place trying to keep track of everything. Alright, tools. Give me my axe. Alright, here we go. And now we're just gonna line these all up. I'm gonna run out of torches, but that'll be fine. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Gotta dig all the logs. Alright, so I dug up all of my logs. I should have 36 logs. Now I go back to my crafting benches, and I make a bunch of shelves, like a crap ton. I'm gonna need more than that probably, because I said this thing was gonna be 12 long. So, yeah, this will be, oh, I need to get behind this. Okay. Well, now it's time for me to dig access. Which this is fine. I was gonna have to dig back here anyway so that I could build the stuff for the flying machines. So these access tunnels make sense and are fine for now. The glass. Well, actually, I can't tell if it connects to the back of this. If I put this here, does it? It does. Okay. So now I need to know, does light come through these? So if I put like... What's the light level right here? Oh, let me... Light level. I know it's in here. It's been a minute since I've looked through this. Light, 1 block 0. Okay, so those are saying that... I'm guessing there's enough light from these torches still for there to be no spawns. Okay. Was it you? Were you the one? No, I think some of that light is still coming through here somehow. Eh. Or maybe it's coming around this corner here. Don't know. Anyway, so those go there. I'm still gonna need to take this out because the flying machine will have to go somewhere. And so I need to do the same thing down here on this side. Let's go ahead and get some stone to backfill. This way. Hit. Okay, we'll get some walls set up basically right here. Ah, shelves are such wonderful, wonderful things that we have been gifted. Now that lets a lot of light through, so as long as... Yeah, I might be able to work with this. We'll get this working. I'm going to need... Cool, cool. So I have these lights here, but I may put them somewhere else. May put them in the floor? I don't know if that'll work in the floor. Might be a little egregious. Put it along the back. Could be a good way to deal with this problem. Could, like, back here put in a bunch of glowstone. So this will give me the light that I need. But that won't get touched by the... Yeah, that'll work, because that won't get touched by the flying machine. Do. Gonna need to take out more of this gravel. So I'm gonna need some space back here. Where the flying machine will go and end. Alright. flying machine is usually 2 blocks tall, so we'll definitely need more space here. Perfect. So that'll let me jump over the wall here too. Awesome. Okay. Do. I put that there just because, but it doesn't really need to be that. Okay. So, what I need is to build a flying machine that is flush with this wall, which will require me to pull out the redstone box again. 2 sticky pistons. Good. I have all the honey blocks, and I'll need 2 observers. Put that there for now. Alright, let's get this bad boy started. Ooh, you know what? Glowstone can be moved by these, so I could actually have the lights be part of the flying machine. That could be fun. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll have that, and then it'll be 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means that on this side we can do piston, honey block, piston, honey block, then wait. I need to go look at my other flying machine. Remember how I even built these? I think I've done this incorrectly. Because if that one's there, yeah, this feels incorrect. All right, off we go back to where I have a functional one to figure out how I build these. It might be nighttime. I may need to go hop in a bed. It's nighttime. I need to hop in a bed. I literally just rebuilt a flying machine. You'd think I would remember how to build it, but no, I need to go look. Okay, so the honey goes into that. And then I have a block here, but I may not need that block there. Okay. Actually, I may not need that block. It's there, but it may not need to be. Cool, cool. All right, so now I know what I'm doing. All right, here we go back to the machine of flight. Can you please go down? Wow, okay. Note to self, I can just fall straight through that. All right, so if that's there, I put that, which means actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is how this needs to go. Got it, got it, got it. So that goes there, which means this all actually needs to go back by 1 block. So this one comes off this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha, aha, aha. I see. I see. This goes over 1 more, and now we place piston here, honey block, piston here, honey block. All right, there we go. So that should be right. Can I squeeze through here? No, I can't. I gotta run it to the other side. I also need to probably plug this hole here, just so I can run a little faster. Oh, that's way off. Alright, what have I done wrong? 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. This feels better balanced versus whatever I was doing beforehand. Okay. It still looks off, but it's fine. So you're facing that way. And doop 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 doo. I should be really careful putting these on here because I need to make sure there is a shelf to block this. So what we will do is do that. So that blocks that there from continuing. And that's what? 1 block, 2 block, 3 block. Okay. So there's a 1 block gap. So I come back here and I pick up all of this. And I need to dig out another row of working space. And I need to basically, right here, make sure there's one of these. So that it stops. Perfect. All right. So I will need to build a clock down here that will send this guy over to this side. Now, do I want to build 2 clocks? If I build a second clock on this side, it'll send it back after X amount of time. Or I can just have it go and then head back. It's kind of less efficient, but in the long run might be the better option. It's a tough choice. Well, for now, I do want to test its flight and make sure that it will do what I want it to do. So we'll just take one of these and we'll just pop that right there. And it didn't do anything. So why didn't you activate the piston? What have I done wrong? Is it too many blocks? Can it not fly? Oh wait, because I need to activate you first. I was like, what did I do wrong? Oh, I fired the wrong one. And it knocked over all of my scaffolding. However, that said, it did go. Everything was fine. And it stopped where it needed to. And if I just kind of can't aim there as is, so if I just come here and go, it'll knock me over. I can do this. Which actually... that might be how I set up the clock, is I can just leave a fence, or leave a shelf here, and then I can run power straight into it. Yeah, that could work. Or I just run the redstone into this. Now the real kicker is going to be how the water overflows into these areas. I think I'm going to need more shelves first off. Because I'm going to need to be able to basically try and block off as much of the water as possible. So that will inevitably need to be able to pass through there. So I'm gonna need more shelves. This does make a nice kind of wall of stuff that can't be pushed, though. Just a small little bit that would need... Now, I know glass panes don't get pushed, but how does glass behave? Whoops, that was too much. I need to dig out a little bit of space to prevent water overflow. So basically, any of the water that comes over from flowing over this will then come down into basically this trench and just stop. That's my flood trench, which will not be affected by this, which means I will also need to build a flood trench on this side, just so that I have one. Which I guess also then, while the lights are here, that's fine, but I could just go ahead and put some extra lights along this back wall here. Yeah, we'll do that. Should be fine. Okay, so now there's plenty of light. I could just build a single clock back here, and then this one could just be bounce back. Yeah. There's my redstone box. I was like, where did I put this? It's in here. Bum, 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 bum. Two of these. Two of these. One of these. Two of these. And 2 dust. Okay, so what we'll do, might need a 3rd dust. That's fine. Gosh dang it, I'm just breaking holes in everything. Oh man. I could probably make this more compact, but I don't really want to. So what we're gonna do is just gonna plug this in. We're gonna plop down some blocks that can accept some redstone. Take another dust of redstone because I need it. Now that I look at it, that... Well, actually, no. The water shouldn't hit that. This should be a completely irrelevant problem. Oh, got it. So this needs to be an observer, not a redstone. There we go. That'll fix that problem. Okay. Okay, so what I need is to go around and fix my flying machine that I just broke. Oh, I just broke my scaffolding again. Okay. I need my handy dandy lever of please stop working. We'll do that. We won't put anything in there for right now. Now I need to go dig. Just a thing that will see this arrive and send it back out. Oh. What could I do for this? Guess I could just do the old spare block thing. So I could just take an extra one of these, put this here, and then do just a little. I need 2 more redstone dust, which is down here. 2 of those. Put those back. Yeah. Yep, just like that. And then let's send this back over here on its merry way. We'll just use a little button. Buttons are great for things like this. Oh. That wasn't enough. All I did was break it. Of course. It's gotta be a pulse. Gotta be a pulse. Couldn't be any other way. Gotta be a pulse. Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll come here, we'll break that, we'll put this here, we'll put that there, and then we'll just, surely my button is around here somewhere. Gentlemen, where's my button? Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, this should now function the way I want it to. We'll test it real fast. Okay, then it comes on back. Amazing. Now I do wonder, will it still work if I do this? Perfect. I just wanted the extra glowstone for the fun. It's not actually necessary, but now it's balanced. Beautiful, beautiful. It's exactly what I needed. So now what we'll do is we'll put, nope, not that. We'll put all of these things away, because I don't need those anymore. Put my buttons away, and my honey blocks. I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple more sticky pistons to put in here, just so that they're available and ready. Yeah, that's the good stuff. And then I will need to figure out how many items to stuff in there for a timer. I'm thinking a good one would be another one kind of like I did for the bamboo farm, where I'm just going to set it like 5 full stacks. That'll be good. Which actually, hold on. I have like a ton of stacks of stone. Excuse me, sir. I don't have time for you. I can go ahead and load this up right now. I've already got 5 stacks of stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this may shift the block back over when it empties. But it will leave it because now the timer is here. Perfect. So that's my on-off switch. Which means now I just need to go and build my scaffolding back up. Grab my tool chest, put it back where it goes. And now I need to go get a bunch of water and signs. So I've got a bucket, I need an additional bucket, and I don't remember if I have spare buckets laying around. I have a snow bucket, that doesn't help me. Bucket, bucket, bucket. I do have a spare water bucket. Good. I do have 2 of these. Do. Which I guess I could also make my life a little easier if I go to my ice box and I just grab like a stack of ice. I also want to turn that on, so I'm gonna let that go. Alright, we'll go ahead and plop this bad boy in here to let that unload. And just in case, we'll grab our empty shulker boxes here. And we'll throw those in our inventory up top. The ice will go there, this will be good. Good stuff, good stuff. Pick up those bones. Put the scaffolding here. Alright. I need to make a lot of signs. And I'm thinking bamboo is probably going to be my best bet. Just because I have so much of it. So we're going to take all of these sticks and all of these. And we're going to make a lot of signs. Like, a lot. Honestly, I probably need more than this. So we'll make some more. I forgot these only stacked to 16, so that's going to be very limiting. I know I'm gonna need a lot more than this. So we'll come back up if and when we need to. For now, we should be good to at least come down here and get started. So, what I probably need is to come down here. And I will need to get basically a... This should block water. I need to make a path back up. So this currently is my little path. Am I out of torches? Huh. That's fine. I think there's enough light here. I could also probably just steal one of these. Oh no, I have 8 torches. They're in my hand. I'm so not used to carrying torches around, like, in my offhand that I'm like, I don't have any torches. Where are they? Alright, so what I need... And actually it's probably easiest is if I place a bunch of ice down like this. This should give me exactly what I need. Because then I also will need to do that. Alright. Oh, perfect. Alright, so this is perfect. I need the water to do this. And now, as goofy as this sounds, I need to knock out all of the water, or all of the... Alright, swim back up. There we go. So now all of this is flowing water, which is fine. Let me just make sure that this isn't flooding or breaking anything in a way that it shouldn't. Oh, I'm gonna need another piece of glass for that. Oh, I didn't realize I was missing one. I also just realized I need more... I need more shelves. Oh no, my inventory's full. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Got all of that. Cool. Pick that up. Now we can come back this way. Ugh. I can swim up here. I have this lovely little... Now, the awkward thing that I need to do is just under where these are. I need to place a bunch of signs. So what this is going to do is it's going to keep the kelp from growing too high, like higher than I want it to grow. And so I'll be able to waterlog these signs going all the way across, but they basically still keep the This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be just not fun. Ugh. Well, on the bright side, at least it's easy to get out. Alright, well, this is about to be a super, super tedious process, and I think I'm going to want to go get some food before I continue this. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the stream here, hop in bed real quick, and call it a day on the stream.